Renee Crawford, first deal. I'm excited. We get video. Awesome. All right. I want to hear all about it. So you joined Axiom how long ago?
Oh my God. A few months ago, right, Jordan?
Yeah, 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Okay.
We are 2 months in and we have our first deal now. Tell me, first of all, before we get into that, tell me like why real estate? What were you doing before real estate? Like what are you running from? Is the question that I like to ask.
Well, let me just say this. Right now, I still have a JOB with it you all refer to as just over broke. So yeah. I still do that. I still do that. I'm a compliance officer. So I'm sick of doing what I'm doing. And I have been reading and learning. And I said, something just came over me like maybe 2 weeks ago. And I said, I've been putting it off. You know how we talk about mindset? I said, stop being scared. Just go ahead and do the freaking thing. What's wrong with you? So I just decided I was going to just do what I needed to do. If I frig up or make a mistake, well, I got the group. You guys, I called Jordan. I called Jordan all frantic or texted him. And I'm like, oh God, poor Jordan. He's trying to get to the vet.
I was literally at the vet. I was like, do I go into the vet? Do I take the call? We got you taken care of though.
I know you did. So
that's why. So he texted me. He's like, Renee needs help. She's in the group right now. All right. This is all coming full circle now. All right. Because I was about to say, because I got the text after that. I was like, all right.
And so I'm like, okay. And you know how I'm going to tell you, you lay out everything in your book, but what happens is that you just totally forget everything that you learned. You just know all of a sudden now I got a deal. Now what am I supposed to do? And I'm not usually that frantic. I usually can stay calm, but yesterday I just couldn't. And I'm going to just tell you, I cried like a baby when I got the deal. I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe, like, wow, this is really happening. And I just talked simply like I'm talking to you right now.
It became real.
It became real. And it's just so incredible how, like, once you change that mindset that you're just going to do this and stop like agonizing over every single detail, it just falls in place. And so what if you make some mistakes? So what? You don't know what you're supposed to do. And
perfect. Yeah. Once you realize, like, you break it down and you're like, okay, like, I am going to simplify this. I am going to go make an offer below what my buyer would possibly want it for. And if they accept, I'm cutting myself a check. Like, I am providing a huge value to two people and they're going to be more than happy. Like, that's awesome. All right. So first deal comes together. We're excited. We forget how to do everything because we're excited, which totally happens on the first deal. Don't worry. That's not going to happen every time. Just to let you know, like, once you start scaling this thing and, like, you start doing a bunch of them, you're going to be like, oh, I remember what to do now.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Tell me what it was like so you've been a part of the family for a couple months, which is always really exciting for Jordan and I to talk about. Because something that we're always focused on is, like, the community aspect and, like, everybody being able to help each other out. So what was it like being able to get, like, that answer?
It was so incredible because I'm like, man, everybody started like sending out the message over the Axiom Facebook page. Now, mind you, I'm supposed to be at work working. So it wasn't like I was home. And then all of a sudden I had like a staff member had to have me do something for them. So I was like, oh my God, you guys are freaking aggravating me. This is why I want to get the frig away from you guys. So I don't
have time for this. I got a deal going on.
Exactly. So I was like, okay. So I couldn't respond to you guys like right away. And I felt bad because I'm like, now people are out here trying to help me. I'm not even responding to anything. But I'm like, okay, just relax. Once I get what I got to get done. Because I went ahead and called the title company that I, had planned to work with. And so he's like, oh, no problem. He had the purchase and sale agreement like there as a resource. So I was able to get that. So I was like, oh God, now how am I going to fill this out? So he's like, the guy took his time with me to talk to me and walk me through the actual purchase and sale agreement.
Nice.
It's so valuable having like a good team, like in that aspect.
Yes.
That's why that's why I try to focus on that so much. Like if you have you're the quarterback and they're the offensive line. If you have a good offensive line, oh my gosh, it helps so much. Like they're going to help you grow your network. They're going to help you close more deals. Like it's amazing. It's amazing. So moving forward, what is the future of real estate look like for you? What is it for Rene? Do you want to you're going to move into it full time? That's the goal. You want to get away from being the compliance
No, that the goal is definitely to be gone. My goal is to be gone from where I'm at by the end of December. I will not be there in January. That's what I know.
That's a fact.
Yes. That's what I know.
How much freedom is this deal buying? How much is this deal going to be worth to you?
I'm actually going to be able to pay off some bills. I can actually finish paying some of the portion of my membership that I feel so embarrassed because Jordan has been extremely gracious. He's not like a regular, how do I want to describe it? Jordan, you're
Careful.
just a good guy.
Careful.
Careful.
You work with everybody, and I from the bottom of my heart, all I can do is tell you thank you, because it really and truly means so much to me to know that you want this as badly as I do. You want it for me, and you don't stress me like, look, well, you haven't paid this yet. I can't.
I'll crack the whip.
No joke. Like when we see like a post like, man, first deal come up, like him and I we call each other and like celebrate. That's no joke.
I believe it.
When he said, so he texted me, he's like, get in the group. Rene posted and I read it and I was like I sent him a Marco Polo. Yes, I love that. The best.
Yeah, well, and and I was so overwhelmed. I was still trying to come off of this high because I woke up this morning at 3:00. I don't usually wake up until 5. I'm still pinching myself. This is still really happening. And what was really nice was knowing that I was able to help the seller, because I told the seller, look, guy, I can do this for you. You got to work with me. I'll work with you. You be straight up with me. And I think that's part of this group gives you that confidence to go out there and actually talk to whoever it is, your seller or your buyer. And it's just refreshing to know that there's real people that want to actually see you succeed in this business and not all about the money.
Well, we are elated to be sharing this moment with you. I know I'm excited about it. Jordan and I have already spoken about it. Like I said, the second he texted me and I saw what the post was, we celebrated back and forth. So, well, thank you for taking a couple minutes with us.
Thank you, guys. I'm so ecstatic.
I'm so glad we get to share this with you. Thank you for putting in the work. Thank you for doing what it takes to get to that point. And I am super excited to see where this takes you, because after the first one, everything becomes real. And then everything starts to really get rolling. And everything you've been doing to get the first one, it's already helping you get the second one. You don't see that on the back end yet, but you're going to notice that you have this closing and then there's another one there and then you have another closing. You get in this rhythm and all your friends are going, what are you doing? What'd you do to leave your job? You left your job? How did you do that? And then then it becomes story time. I love that. So I'm so excited for you. We absolutely love you.
Thank you. I love you guys back.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm excited for that. So again, thanks for taking a couple minutes with us here. I'll have to stop the recording here, but
thanks so much. I love you guys, really. I can't tell you enough. And Jordan, Thank you. I know you think I'm a goofball, but I can't help it.
We would rather have people interact and engage and get the help that they need and then do a deal and get financially free than the guy that we have never heard from them. Like we don't even remember who they are. Like they've never asked. So, good on you for sticking with it and for making it happen.
Thank you.
Despite how good anything might be, without you doing the work, it wouldn't happen. So congrats again.
Thank you.
Not bad for 2 months. Not bad for a month and a half or 2 months. Awesome.
Thank you so much. All right.